If you ask people the question, what is synchronicity? Chances are a lot of the people that you ask that question to aren't going to know what you're talking about. And of the people who have heard of it before, many of them will be a little unclear on what synchronicity actually is. So since synchronicity is such a fascinating subject, I thought it would be fun to make a quick video to kind of explain what synchronicity is. Now, the term synchronicity was coined by a famous Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst named Carl Jung. And Carl Jung has lots of fascinating work when it comes to the field of consciousness. So if you haven't checked him out before, absolutely go do that. But anyway, Carl Jung defined synchronicity as meaningful coincidences. So for example, if you were thinking about somebody and then that person randomly knocked on your door, or showed up in a text message, or called you, you could consider that a form of synchronicity. So synchronicities occur typically where you become aware of the fact that you were thinking about something and then it showed up. And so it can happen in an instance where the thing that you were thinking about literally manifests into your reality very quickly. Sometimes people experience synchronicity where they ask for a sign and then they get a sign, or they encounter a good luck sign by their definition. And so synchronicity is different per person. There aren't any universal signs that everybody's going to see. But a lot of times people, we as a collective have come up with some things that typically suggest synchronicity. So again, lucky symbols. A lot of people find meaning in seeing repeating number patterns like 1111, 222, 333. But the key idea is that you were thinking something and then something showed up to remind you that, oh wow, I'm really connected to what's going on here. So some people go so far to say that when it comes to synchronicity, that our entire realities are based upon synchronicity. And if you're a follower of the law of attraction, you may be of that belief that, well, everything that I'm thinking about is manifesting around me. So in that way, you could say that your entire reality is a form of synchronicity. But in its classical definition, what it really means is it meaningful? Have you had kind of a meaningful aha moment that, wow, I was just focused over here and then this showed up in my life? If you have that kind of a moment, you could definitely consider that synchronicity.